young people slash Gen Z in Star Trek. This is actually like a stitch of a stitch because 24th Century Girl made a video about this, but I can't stitch a stitch, so here we are. I'll tag the comment. You guys can find it. But yeah, here we go. As someone who's multi-fandom and is in so many fandoms, there is one thing I have noticed about the Star Trek fandom, which is there isn't really that many people my age in it. I'm in many fandoms, and one thing I've noticed particularly about the Star Trek fandom is, unlike a lot of other fandoms, there aren't that many young people, like specifically under 25, I'm gonna say. As mentioned by other creators who talked about this, TikTok is an app usually dominated by people my age or like under 25, but it's interesting the Star Trek side of the app doesn't really have that. It's mostly people above that age. Now I agree that this is probably due to the marketing, and Paramount has to up its game marketing it to a younger audience for the franchise to continue to be successful. Like many other people who are in the Star Trek fandom, the only reason I got into Star Trek was because my mom watched it, and then I watched it with her. My first Star Trek show was actually Star Trek Discovery, which I know might be a little, I guess, controversial to some people. But yeah, that was my first Star Trek. I do like Discovery. If you don't like it, that's fine, but don't make it my problem. So basically, until this March, I had seen all the new Trek shows and the movies just because I would watch them with my mom, and it was just the new sci-fi we would watch. So only because my mom decided to show me Star Trek, and then I decided to go back and watch more, and now I'm going to watch all the Star Treks that come out, because, like, once you're in, you're in. That's the only reason they're going to have me as a reoccurring customer and viewer. If Paramount wants long-term success of the franchise, they need to be marketing it more to my age group and demographic, and they gotta be using newer shows like Prodigy. That's gonna be good to get the little kids on board, but we need more for, like, teenagers, my demographic. Maybe use Discovery more, though that's in its 5th season, so we might need something new and fresh to get the new, younger fans in.